Hello and welcome to United with Alvin. You can always unite with me by liking, subscribing, commenting in the comment section below. Now let's get to the vibe. £65 million really close for Antoine Semenyo. The question is, should Manchester United sign Antoine Semenyo in the January transfer window? Look, United have been scouting around, laying the foundation, doing the groundwork on every possible midfielder. Thing is, United are not and will not be able to sign their preferred first choice midfielder in January. Elliot Anderson will not be available in January. Carlos Baleba will not be available in January. Elliot Anderson, Angeli Stilia will also not be available in January. Evie Watson. So, should United ship their fans to Antoine Semenyo? Look, United approached Semenyo and Bournemouth in order to sign Antoine Semenyo for £50 million during the summer. Bournemouth flat out rejected it. United went on to sign Brad Imembo, and Semenyo signed a contract, an extension at Bournemouth, with a release clause of £65 million that David Austin just said. Semenyo is similar to Brad Imembo. He can play on the right side of the team, can play on the left side of the team. He can play as a right wing back and also play as a left wing back. He has the energy to track. He has the discipline. He can create for himself. He can score for himself. He's an elite player, both feet, right, left. He can shoot from long range. He's later in the 18 box. Look at Brian Membo, Ahmad, and Mansouri going to the African Cup of Nations. Antoine Semenyo can come in and ease the attacking burden. He can come in and ease the pressure of the attacking shot. But should we pay £65 million for Antoine Semenyo in January? Personally, yes. That is my answer. That United to sign Antoine Semenyo in January. If you look at our left wing backs, Patrick Dogu, Diego Dallo. As good as Patrick Dogu is, you can see the potential in him, but his final third, his quality in the final third is poor. Crossing, with that incisive pass, one-on-one dribbling, he's good at driving the ball. How long has Diego Dallo been at Manchester United? He's a good professional, you can't doubt him. He's a hard-working player, you can't doubt him. But we need strength in there. Will he elevate Manchester United to a different level? I don't think so. I don't think so. Semenyo coming in January will help the extensive stage of the midfielder in summer. He's not just an average player. He's someone who will bring quality, both in the 18, both outside the 18. He's someone who can give us strength in depth. We are building for the future. We are building to win trophies. Look, I'm not in support in Manchester United signing huge players with big money for foreign league. It hasn't worked, and I don't think it will work. I don't want to compound pressure on Benjamin Sesko, but in the summer, we needed a midfielder. We didn't get a midfielder. We wanted Carlos Baleba, Brighton rejected us. We spent £75 million together with add-ons on Benjamin Sesko. Again, I don't want to propound pressure on Benjamin Sesko. But it might take a whole season for him to adapt. This is what I don't want at Manchester United. I don't want this at Manchester United. It wouldn't help us. We need players who can come in and hit the ground running. Yes, players in the Premier League cost a lot of money. But when they come into the setup, if you look at what Brad Imembo and Cunha have done, it tells you that they don't need much time to adapt, because they'll be playing against the same defenders. They'll be playing the same league, it is easy for them to settle both on the pitch and off the pitch. Most players come in from the foreign league, and their biggest concern is the intensity and the speed at which the Premier League is. And plus, they also have to try to settle in off the pitch. And that drags the time in which they are able to deliver the quality. People will also ask, is Semenyo a good fit? Is Semenyo a good fit at right wing back? At left wing back, because he's a winger. Amad Diallo is a winger and is performing extremely well as a right wing back. If you look at Diego Dallo playing as a left wing back, he's predominantly around the 18, predominantly operating as a winger for Manchester United. Truth be told, he doesn't have the quality to beat the players one-on-one. His crossings are poor. His vision is poor. So let's just substitute Diego Dallo with Antoine Semenyo. And that is a world-class attack. I would prefer Manchester United to sign a midfielder in January over Antoine Semenyo. But will we get our preferred midfield targets in January? The answer is no. So instead of going in for an average, stopgap midfielder in January, why don't you go all in for Antoine Semenyo? Because if reports are true, United wanted to sign Nathaniel Brown for Frankfurt for 65 million euro, but it's around 55 million pounds in January, or probably in the summer, for the left wing back position. And he's a left-footed player. As good as he could be, he might take time to adjust in the Premier League. Spending 55 million pounds on a left wing back in the Foreign League and spending 65 million pounds on a Premier League proven player, Antoine Semenyo, who knows the league, who can score, who can create for himself, who can assist. I'll go in for Antoine Semenyo all day, every second. Should United sign in January? Yes, if we could, if we have the funds. Signing him in January might not necessarily mean United will pay 65 million pounds cash. We can work on the add-ons and try and find means and ways in which we can sign him and help us, because Ahmad, Mazouari, Bright Memo going for the African Cup of Nations, Semenyo coming in will add strength in the attack and depth. And in the summer, we'll go look for our midfielder.